expected to be in here already.
Oh,
I wouldn't have come alone because now it's too much pressure. I'm going to share some. Yay! Because there's a lot. I've already had one.
It's really bad.
Today I'm going to Super Adventure Island. Nice. I got this for $5. I didn't even play that. Apparently, with the new one, you get that one with it. Yeah.
Physical is better.
Yeah, it is for sure.
Yeah, I scored this for $5.
That's not bad.
I'm forward to playing it because I'm checking out South Park.
I haven't watched South Park. Well, I watched a few. But
Yeah, I've seen clips and it's freaking hysterical.
I've seen the Game of Thrones saga, which was hilarious. I recognize some familiar faces in here. Looking at you two there. Patrick.
Welcome home to Texas.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Welcome back.
I see a bunch of people I recognize. Hey, look at Laurel and Aaron in the back there with your Game Wizard shirts. So Scott's running his booth right now, but he should be here pretty soon. He's making some final sales.
So you're just riding solo for right now?
I do so much pressure on me right now because technically this doesn't start for like it starts right now. Okay, well, welcome to the Woodwalker panel, the Beat 'em Ups panel. Hopefully, we'll have some guests joining me at some point. How is everyone? Good. Well, Scott always plans these things for me, so.
Hey, Aaron would love to be up there, so you won't be alone.
Well, we'll wait till Scott gets here. For now, I'll take some. Well, I mean, I don't want to like fill the panel before you even get to you.
Oh, okay.
So I guess while I wait, I'll answer some questions if y'all have any. I just said y'all, and that's totally intentional. How many have actually seen my? Yeah, I know, right? I drink so much sweet tea too. How many of you guys have seen my channel? Okay, good. Do any of you have questions about my channel while we wait? When Scott actually gets here, we're going to have free games, free candy, he's going to have a bunch of like, all this stuff here already. Okay, so it's going to get more exciting than this. Well, let's just get warmed up here.
I'm excited already.
Do we have any questions about anything? Patrick, looking at you. Okay. My favorite game of all time is Ocarina of Time.
Oh,
It's a great game. It was almost Breath of the Wild. I went back and forth while playing it.
I remember playing that as a kid. That was for me.
Yeah, it's a great game. What about you, sir? You in the back with the purple hat.
Do you need more milk?
No.
You sure?
Do you want to tell everyone what that's the reference to?
No.
No.
That man right there during the live stream donated $69 for me to pour a carton of milk down myself. Naked.
You're naked, though.
I was in my underwear.
That's not naked.
I mean, close enough. Scott, you weren't here, and I walked in, and I was very aghast that I had to try and entertain people on my own.
I know, you don't plan for these things.
I know, it's all you, boy.
I have all the stuff.
Do you have any more questions while they're setting up? Yeah.
When was the last time you talked to Chris?
From Australia? Like 3 weeks ago. We did some video chats. Scott, breaking things. Well, okay. Yeah, Chris is he's good. He's got a really good beard now.
Oh, yeah?
He looks epic. What about you? Any questions from the Koshowskis back there? Any questions for anyone up here? Any questions about Tetris, Mario? No?
Hey, is that an RPG?
Mario.
Tetris is an RPG, you're correct, yes. You level up every piece. Huh? Can we give something away? Can we break the awkward tension? Damn.
Start throwing shit.
Who's played the new Destiny?
Katie, don't hit people in the head with
I have a
candy.
character from the new Destiny. There's actually another one. I can throw it back in. Alright, guys, stop trying.
You haven't even done anything.
No, we need to give everything away right now.
Stop! Jesus! It's my stuff I brought.
I mean, they're nice people. They just have nice things.
See what happens anyway.
Anyway,
So we actually prepared a Microsoft slideshow for you guys.
we're not going to do the panel. We record ourselves during this panel already.
Yeah. PowerPoint.
Right, so welcome. I don't know if you already did this or not.
A little bit, yeah, when you work in.
thank you for all coming to this panel. Round of applause. We don't do normal panels. We do weird stuff during panels. We're gonna play some games.
Usually we have a pinata, but unfortunately he ruined that for me.
Yeah, no, I took the pinata to another convention.
Every year we have a pinata, which was my thing, my idea. That's the one thing I brought to the conventions. He went and did a panel in another convention with RGT85, and they stole my idea. So I refused to get a pinata this time.
Yeah.
And you can blame him.
Stupid Sean.
Actually, it was Sean's fault.
you.
Pretty sure it was
I
Sean.
don't like Sean at all.
Because just like Wood, Sean didn't plan anything for the panel either, so.
I mean, I plan to be spontaneous.
The way this works is you can ask us questions, just raise your hand like you're in 3rd grade, and we'll ask you questions. No matter what, you have a chance to win something, unless it just gets thrown at your head, apparently.
Yeah. But try not to throw it back because one year someone pinged me in the face and bruised me right here. And I'm like, I tried really hard to keep my cool. I think it was like 5 minutes where I was like, don't say anything. Like, I'm in pain.
So I'll go ahead and start this off just by asking you guys a question. So whoever raised their hand gets it, answer first, gets something over here. So what game franchise has sold the most games?
It's okay, he wasn't looking.
You in front of the Mario tree?
No.
You. Good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Tetris.
Congratulations, sir.
I
Tetris.
was gonna say No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky did
I was
so.
gonna say No Man's Sky.
Call of Duty.
Feel free to pick
It's
out
actually
something.
Tetris.
It is Tetris. It's
You know-
been on like 20.
You know, one of the rarest games is Tetris on Genesis.
Really?
It's like $8,000
I actually have.
for a box complete.
Actually, there's a
I was
version.
gonna say Call of
There's
Duty.
only 2,000 of them.
It was actually never released. It was only like 5 to 10 copies.
All right. Anyone have any questions for us? Good. Oh wait. You.
Let's see. Would you say that Capcom has turned around their condition from a few years ago? Since a few years ago, it seemed like Capcom was in a lot of business completely.
I really liked Resident Evil 7, so just
I
on
think
that. area.
Konami's the new Capcom now.
Oh yeah.
They've taken that.
If you like pachinko machines and cell phone games, Konami is where it's at.
Yeah, me and Alpha Mega Sin flipped off Konami.
Hey, here's a regular. You guys got a question?
Did you play it in VR? All the way
I actually bought it today to play it in VR.
I tried it in VR and I get sick.
I've been told that it's too much, and I'm a bitch when it comes to scary games, so I'm gonna freak out.
I can only do VR games if I can move my body realistically to the.
The only game that's made me sick in VR was Drive Club.
Yeah.
Like everything's been fine, but as soon as I started playing Drive Club, I was like, oh, I have to take it off.
Let's
Actually,
go.
has anyone seen the Mega 64 video of like getting sick in VR? You guys need to watch that video, it's so funny.
All right, let's see. I'm going to ask a question to you guys. Let's see. Name a game based on a musical group or musician.
Huh?
I don't understand it either.
What was it?
Journey.
There's a Journey game?
Yeah, I'm the Atari.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
I was
yes.
gonna say
That
that.
counts.
I liked how like half the hands went up and you heard one.
Well, no, that was the question. Is that any? I can name them too. Kiss Pinball. And,
Kiss game for Dreamcast is pretty awesome.
yeah.
Screwball.
Let's see. Questions? Yes?
What's your favorite video game series?
Silent Hill. For absolute sure.
Look at his hat.
Yeah, you got a hat. A hat that's like 50 years old.
I died with
I went to put it on last night as a joke and it was like, oh no, I'm not gonna put that on. It's crusty.
What about you?
I answered this already when you were late.
Oh, answer.
He said Ocarina of Time.
That's not a
Oh
game.
wait, okay, it was a different question.
Yeah.
What was Zelda? Zeldies,
Okay.
for sure.
There you go.
That's it.
Let's do, because we have to send Katie away halfway through this panel, we're going to swap her out for somebody. We're gonna do a little game. So I just need like a few participants.
How many did you?
Let's see, we got red shirt back there.
Patrick? I said
Patrick,
Patrick.
come on up, Patrick. You get picked. Blue shirt, and we'll do one more hat up in the air, back in the back. All right, you four come up. So Wood and Katie, please go down front.
Okay.
And, oh, you know what?
What?
Tell me what.
We're gonna have to do the trust system here.
Don't trust
They didn't bring a shirt back. We'll do the blindfold like from behind. So all right, so come out in front so we can see you. So this is it a guy or girl? And
The answer might surprise you.
what you're gonna do is you guys turn to face me. Patrick, you too. Okay. So now you're gonna have to guess. We're gonna start with you. If it's a guy or a girl doing this to you. So the first is going to be. Yeah, they're good. Close your eyes. Come forward. Close your eyes. Yep. So first gonna be blue headed. This is gonna be a light breeze on the back of your neck.
A light breeze on the back of his neck.
Now, was that a girl or a boy?
Was it a girl or a boy?
Think of when your mom did it. Your mom didn't lightly blow it back?
No.
What do you think?
Girl.
Damn, you're wrong.
But he's really wrong.
Take some candy. It's a unique prize. Go sit down. All right, Patrick. So we're gonna do.
Please do slap.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna do a slap on the booty. A booty slap. Okay, is this a lady slap your booty or is this a guy? Here we go.
I hate wood for this.
1, 2, 3. Is that a guy slap your booty?
If it was wood, then he's gonna get a slap back.
Take a guess.
I'm gonna say wood.
Well, you get half right, so because it was both of them.
How big do you think my hand is? With a slap?
You did have later on the Jago figure.
You still deserve a slap.
Last up, Patrick.
I'm not gonna do it.
Sometimes a girl bitch slap is what you need.
All right, so let's see.
Alright.
We're gonna do a behind hug. So a little grasp from behind. So we're gonna figure this one out.
Don't suffocate.
Put your arms up. So there we go. All right, there you go. So who was that? Actually, it was a flying Katie. Katie's that. Wood's boobs are. Alright. So, let's do any questions from you guys. Yes.
Are there any like guilty pleasure channels on YouTube that you guys like that you don't say anything about?
So, right around the back, to your right, one chair. That gentleman right there. Stand up for us, sir. No, sir. Aaron.
It's not about you.
This is the definition of guilty pleasure channel. Aaron Kasharsky, the game wizard.
I was watching your videos the other night. Can I ask, alright, so his channel's been around for like 10 years now. You have like 7,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Why did you randomly decide to release 20 videos that have been on private forever and just flood your channel with videos from 10 years ago?
I didn't do that on purpose.
One was a 7-second clip of your brother dancing and like wearing a shirt, and it looked like it was filmed on a potato.
No, that was an accident.
Why did you put it back on private?
I don't know.
It's the best channel, guys. It's seriously the best channel.
Aaron's motto, I don't know.
By the way, his like your motto is like woo. You need to get Ric Flair to sponsor you.
So he says woo. He's also on my videos. If you watch, video game seller stuff, he's on there. He's been on there for 5 years now. Somebody went up to Ric Flair at a signing and said, "There's a guy in Florida who does the woo and steals it." And he goes, "Yeah, I don't give a shit."
You need like a wheeling and dealing video game wizard.
I like that.
It needs to happen.
Throw some candy out, Katie. Let's see, I'm going to ask a question now.
Arnold!
Where's the torpedo?
It's a very, very serious question here.
I'm open.
I'm gonna try to get into that.
I'm open.
Ready?
I'm open.
If wood fall, okay.
NES card.
I'm ready.
Two.
Crispy. Do it.
Do it.
All right, here we go. Question. If wood falls down in the forest, does he make a sound? You were first.
Yes.
What is that sound?
Ow.
I'll give. You still can pick something out.
Is there an answer to this that you
There's
calculated?
definitely an answer.
Okay.
You.
And he probably some
I swear, you can get some candy for that. One more guess. You.
Are we asking for fair location?
Yes, that is
God damn it.
They got a game. Or,
You know what I think you would say?
what?
Ow! My morning wood!
It goes in the morning, yes.
More concerned about my hair, to be honest.
All right. Oh, by the way, some of the games like the NES card stuff totally need to be cleaned. They are incredibly dirty, which is why they're free to you. Let's see. How many games are on the SNES Classic?
30.
No.
Dirty.
SNES Classic. Yeah, come on up.
Alright, never mind.
20 plus 1. 20
There's a
plus
bunch
1.
out for sale out there.
Yeah, price. Yeah,
I'll get a few hundred.
Including or excluding Star Fox 2?
Well, that would be included.
20 plus 1.
All right, question for you.
Star Fox 2 sucks. Did you listen to IGN's review?
Yeah.
Definitely if there was when I got to shave Jeremy's eyebrows off. That was pretty epic. Not very many didn't happen. Usually the ones that didn't happen, it was kind of like a lame one. Some of the ones I was glad is when I did the beard challenge. That got it. I had to shave my entire face. Well, I went to go do it again one time and it didn't, and I was very happy that that didn't happen the second time. So.
I have a question. What Switch game is amazing and only came out in Japan physical?
I am Setsuna.
Yeah, you got it. Come grab some.
Did you do a video on that one too?
It's been mentioned in some of my Switch videos, yeah.
Actually, with I am Setsuna, if you import it from Japan and put it in your Switch, it'll play in English.
I have it.
Okay.
Share that.
This is a good time, I guess, to say that. Do you guys know both of our channels?
Yeah.
Who in here doesn't know of either anything up here? Okay, cool. That's a few. Alright,
So
shut up,
people have their
Patrick.
hands up. If you subscribe to our two channels right now, you can come up and get something for free. Shameless plug.
What's the channel?
Well, if you show us that you're subscribing to one of our channels, and then you get something for free. It's that easy.
Mine is called Beat 'em Ups, and his is called Scottsquatch.
I have like $5 bills up here also.
Mine's supposed to be about reviewing games. Lately, it's been a lot of Switch stuff. I kind of talk about whatever I'm currently playing or doing. And Scott does a lot of game collecting. He buys like huge lots of old games and like flea market stuff. Mine's Beat 'em Ups, BEATEMU.
If you're a fan of
Hi, Mark. Oh, hey. Beat 'em
If you're a
Ups.
fan of music, rock music,
You did it.
or rock
Killing
bands,
it. This is
so there's also that on there.
That's Scott's, yeah. You did it.
That's
Yeah, that's mine.
I got this.
all right. Let's continue on
Yeah,
this.
yeah, I don't care. Alright, let's, you guys got any questions?
Do I get one or two?
Yes, sir.
Will Snaggletooth be getting his own channel?
Well, what, beginning of what?
Will Snaggletooth be getting his own channel?
He had
Should.
oh, snap.
Oh, thank you, sir. And a timing.
He didn't manage
Thank
it
you, I
well.
appreciate
It
that.
fell apart pretty quick. We just were given some presents. Oh, we have some edible stars and some non-edible stars. Thank you very much. This is the present portion. What else you guys got?
Scott, you said on our video recently about how Snaggletooth got his name.
Yeah.
You said it was
Well, there's a channel called CJR, and he is in Canada. And he always finds, like when he finds some junk at a garage sale, it's Snickle Fritz, which he got from the Pineapple Express movie in the sense of bad weed. So that's where Snackle Fruits, the character, came from.
Does anyone have any burning questions about our channels, YouTube?
Like if it needs a cream.
How do you like Texas?
I love Texas. It's amazing. I mean, I moved here and I'm hoping to stay because this is the greatest country in the world.
Australia, Canada, or America?
Texas is the greatest country in the world. It's a country. Yeah, it is.
All right, so here we go. What's Mario's favorite fruit to eat? Yes. Think dirty. Think, oh, you know. I can't. I can't pick the kid for this one. I'm sorry.
I know exactly what you're
White
talking about.
t-shirt. Yeah. I promise that's the only PG-13 part.
That's just
I'll try.
Okay, I have a question, and the winner gets a cupcake. Who wants a cupcake? Okay. Kid there, I'm looking at you. Can you guess one of the Pokemon that are on these cupcakes? There's 3 different kinds of Pokemon from the original series. Just try and guess.
One's yellow.
There's a yellow one, there's a blue one, there's a purple one.
A chew.
There's actually no Squirtle. Actually, the yellow one's the only one that correlates to the Pokemon.
Dude, he's trying to.
You did it! Come get a cupcake!
It's basically saying, shut up, Wood. I'm trying to answer your question.
These are actually given to me by the lovely people right there for my birthday. But there's no way I can eat them all. I will literally, like, go to my toilet.
Hey, Will, we got another question. Yes, sir.
Gotta eat them all.
Okay, you can guess.
Yeah, I'm guessing the blue one. I'm guessing Squirtle or Zubat.
It was
It's
neither.
so close, it's Meowth. But do you want it?
It will turn your teeth.
I had a yellow one, it was amazing. Billy's lips are still blue from the blue one.
His teeth are still blue.
It's not unlike Billy to blue himself, though.
How many years have I been to guess?
Isn't it like,
Too many.
No.
8.
5.
Yes, sir. Come on down.
Damn.
You answer like, yeah, I know.
How many years have I been doing beat-em-ups?
God.
No guess? Yes, sir.
Yes, 6 years.
No.
I'm gonna say since you were 12 or 13.
Since YouTube came out when I was like,
I'm talking about since you've been playing.
oh. Well, that's been since I was like, as long as I can remember. But
Some question.
the answer was 5. I don't know if anyone was going to guess 5, but it was 5
like
years.
6 or 7.
It's been 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know that myself.
Mine was just letting you guess.
Questions from you guys? Yes.
Not game related, what's a typical day on tour like?
Oh yeah, this guy tours
Oh,
with
yeah.
Korn. He just got finished with a tour.
So I was a production assistant, and a typical day is being everyone's biatch. Crew, the band, management, whoever, whatever they need, basically just, get it for them, make it happen. And
Give me a coffee.
yeah, that's definitely a common one. But no, hopefully, this is YouTube-ish related. If things go well, I'll be filming for Korn and doing like stuff for their YouTube channel stuff. That might be my actual job. So I don't know what the channel Scottsquatch might turn into or but I might be their official guy for that kind of stuff. So that is true. I met you backstage at a Korn show. Let's see. Well, let's do one more before I have to kick Katie out of here. We're gonna
I'd like to
do.
ask a question regarding YouTube.
Go for it.
Woohoo!
You're a terrible person.
As I was saying before, Mark interrupted me, since y'all are doing YouTube, how do y'all feel about YouTube's adpocalypse situation?
Meaning,
Well,
oh, like not allowing videos to have ads if there's curse words and that kind of stuff in it, or.
yeah, kind of like that.
I mean,
Basically,
he was affected by it way more. And
Every single video I put up gets demonetized, and it kind of sucks. Like the Zelda one I did recently. If anyone watched the top 5 Zelda games or whatever, it got demonetized, and then as soon as it got demonetized, the views on it completely died. It actually got remonetized this morning at 8, and there's like a massive spike of the views picking back up again. Because YouTube won't promote videos unless they're monetized, because it's a waste of space on their website. So by them demonetizing something as simple as me talking about 5 Zelda games, I lose views, I lose the small amount of money that I would even get from the video, and obviously people don't watch it, and I don't get subs, so it kind of sucks. And it's every video now, so.
so y'all think it'll get any better as time goes on?
I mean, they adjust things
I don't know.
constantly. So in 2 months from now, they could completely get rid of that, whatever
Yeah.
program they have, and add something new. But YouTube is just a hard land to figure out sometimes. But it's the algorithm is a
I
terrible.
learned about it from Adam Corlin on YouTube.
Oh, okay. You like that guy.
Okay, I'm gonna finish this race without looking.
Let's see.
This isn't gonna work.
What's Butter's superhero's name on South Park? Her. You.
Are you talking about her?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, okay. Professor Taylor.
Yes, ma'am. Come on up.
You guys gotta help me. Do I turn left or right?
Katie,
Oh, you are.
throw one more hand
left.
Do a barrel roll.
Right? I'm almost at the finish line.
Everyone's.
You win!
Katie, Katie, can you go swap with our friend? Make sure you grab the pouch.
That's a naughty word to say about your wife.
Go grab the pouch. Yes, question.
Where do you guys draw the line at retro? What do you consider, like, from what back to retro?
I'd say like probably within 15 years.
For what systems?
Well, I mean, I guess now it would be like PS2.
PS2 GameCube are definitely retro now.
Yeah, because there's still actually some things that came out on PS3, you know, and I think there's still a couple coming out, so you can't call that retro when the system's still active. But, yeah, so it's still like, well, NBA came out.
I mean, when I started like 5 years ago collecting, PS1 was retro. So
Yeah.
there's no reason for PS2 not to be now.
I'm gonna say 15 years.
I'm gonna say 27 years.
Okay.
Since you guys were kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
many Silent Hill games have released physically in North America? Blue. Yeah, you do.
11.
Nope, almost. Yes.
10.
Getting closer, getting closer.
And, yeah, you, 9.
There you go. Power of deduction. Everyone always forgets like the weird ones like on the Vita.
I've never played Silent Hill. Are they any good?
Yes, I recommend playing it. If you like.
Back when Konami was good.
Exactly.
How about my
Yeah.
I do something, I have a cool idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick a prize, but can I ask them a question that's about Silent Hills?
Go for it.
Okay,
Unless I have to talk about them.
okay, let me look at the games real quick.
Well, go ahead. Want to ask the question first, then you can pick the game.
Okay, my question is, where is the abandoned town that Silent Hill is based on? And what's the name of the city? You.
I like how he has better questions than me.
Yeah.
I'm subscribing to your channel.
So,
I know.
What state is it in?
Pennsylvania.
I know what state it's in.
Well, since you're the only one that kind of knew that, I'll let it slide.
Stay.
There you go.
And the name of the city is Centralia.
That's it.
There you go. There's actually like cracked roads there that have coal smoke coming out of them. If no one lives there, it's dangerous.
Is
So,
it an inhabited city?
who do you think is better looking, me or Billy?
Where is Billy?
Exactly. If he's not here, you can't compare.
He just left.
Oh, he was
Yeah, he just left. I mean, of course it's me. Billy's not even
Here's a little
here.
challenge we do while we're waiting for our next guest to come in. I need like, let's say 5 volunteers. Come up and grab a piece of paper. We're gonna have a paper airplane competition. So grab a piece of paper, make a paper airplane.
I don't know how to do that.
Well, that makes it even funnier.
Yes, please.
Come up, grab a piece
I
of
just
paper.
think that it's about doing it anyway.
So how's this panel going so far? Is it okay?
Would you give it a 5?
Is it fun as the usual panels? Yeah. Is anyone bored out of their minds and just wanting the excuse to leave right now?
Okay, just go
I'm
on.
dying over here.
I mean, I think one person has left except for Billy.
Yep.
Screw Billy.
All right, so, no one ever wants to know, anyone who wants to ask a question, I always feel like I would pass up people out. But yes, lady.
Lady. Okay, why don't I make it 3? We got time. Okay.
How does YouTube actually get into your life, whether it is personal or not, and how do y'all actually handle it?
So let me answer this first. I've noticeably backed away from YouTube in the last 4 or 5 months, and I do less and less just because I wanted to do more stuff in my real life. So I was never going to quit, but instead of doing like 6 videos a month or whatever, you know, I just kind of do it when it makes sense, you know, when I can actually fit it in. So I have jobs, like normal jobs. His job is YouTube, so that's where you take it.
I mean, my job's YouTube now because I was working, I was shooting weddings in Vancouver, but I moved and I don't have a work visa here, so now it's kind of my full-time thing. When you mean like, it gets into your life and affects, you mean like negatively or positively?
Either one, and also
Okay.
like relationship-wise.
I mean, positively, it's been incredible. Like, pretty much all of my friends now I've met through YouTube. I mean, I've just moved to Texas and I'm staying...
Wait, pause for a second. Round of applause for Sprinkles, everyone!
Sprinkle!
And unpause.
And I'm staying with Billy, who I met through YouTube, obviously, and now he's one of my closest friends, to the point that we're family. I'm living with him now. So positively, it's been amazing. I also met my girlfriend through someone I met through YouTube, and we've been dating for a year, and I'm hoping we're going to get married. That's kind of the plan right now. So that's something I met through YouTube. So I'm in America now through YouTube. Kim.
Deborah.
So my entire life, Nearly, but that's not. She didn't do anything wrong. She got picked on by the cops. So positively, it's been amazing. Negatively, I let comments get to me way too much, especially when it's about Kim, who I've left out of the channel now for like 6 months because I just can't take it anymore. Like when I posted something recently, there's a picture of us on Facebook. Someone called her a bitch, and it's like this is someone that's never met her, has no idea. She just said this is another bitch that's going to be like tossed aside by wood or something like that. When I've had 2 girlfriends in the 5 years I've done YouTube. But I don't know. So negatively it sucks because I take things too seriously all the time. But positively it's been way better than the negative.
I mean, Billy's is constant.
Yeah.
You always go back to Billy.
And it's the same with Billy too. Like Billy gets affected by the comments in the same way. That's why he leaves his relationships out of the YouTube in general. That's why you haven't seen anyone that he's been with for his wife in like years because he can't handle that.
All right, well, we're gonna do our quick. These are our 5 airplanes. We're gonna see whose flag's the farthest, and they win a prize. So on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Needs a new cupcake.
Sorry, sir.
Up, right here. Yep. That one the farthest.
I legit thought I was a little...
Hey, give me one of those. I want to try. Hey, give me the paper. I bet I could do better. Well, how far did it go? I could do that.
So we have, now we have sprinkles. Well, you can share or shout. There's only 2.
Put your hands up your chest.
So on the BGS episodes, the Video Game Sellers episodes, sprinkles. And we would do a little tattoo segment where he'd show us one of his many tattoos.
And what do they mean?
So stand up real quick. What are you going to show us today?
My back.
He's going to show us a back tattoo. What is on your back? Is it
It's not done, and you'll see it.
3.5 candles. Pull up those little pink shorts. It is Luke Skywalker fighting. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Ripley. It is Ripley fighting an alien and a little face sucker. What else are you gonna do to her?
Getting like the ship up here, some dude propelling into the egg sack room on my ass.
I actually really like that tattoo. The egg sack room in his ass.
On my ass.
Why? I keep my egg sack. Where else?
So I'm gonna need you guys are such way far back there, but we're gonna have a dodgeball fight. It's gonna be this side of the room versus this side of the room.
Yes!
So what I need you to do, I'm going to throw these out to you. Whoever wants to take part, I would recommend coming up a little bit. You have to stand up also. So stand up, walk forward.
Who wants to pick a plane fight? What do you think? Because you have to get the prize back.
Here's the ball. Here's the ball. And the winning side gets free stuff, of course. Ball. Ball. You lost! You were the worst.
I know. This is why you're a YouTuber, not an aviation.
Well, I mean,
close.
Based on
There you go.
Hey, I grew hair here.
all right, this side, whoever's taking part, come forward. Come up a little bit more, because we're a little unbalanced. That side's way more organized than you guys. It's going to be
like the left side.
15-second ping-pong dodgeball fight. Basically, we're looking for good face hits.
I don't want it. Ball to the face.
Or you're taking a ball for a ball. All right.
Okay, it's still not even.
You guys come up. You guys come up. All right.
There we go.
Hold on, wait. And I got to film this.
There we go.
Hold on one
Five.
second. We're gonna document this so you guys get to be a part of history. I think this is the biggest one we've had so far. Also.
So we don't like doing regular panels. We get dodgeball fights with paper balls in our panels.
My turn. Hold on, wait.
We're getting.
All right, everyone, this is our panel. Say hello. Hello. They're all standing up because they're about to throw stuff at each other's faces. So on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. Throw back.
My leg!
Go on. Get one on the face.
Go once, twice. Boom!
I feel like no one's abiding the rules of dodgeball. I see people getting hit. I see people getting hit, but no one's taking a knee. So who won that cluster fuck?
Sprinkles. Who would you give that? Sprinkles one? No.
Everyone, balls at him?
Yes, everyone grab the paper balls back at Scottsquatch.
Some crap. I act like I'm not playing, but I am still playing. I'm sorry this side, you guys here.
Candy!
Is this family throwing these balls at y'all?
Well, sure.
No questions asked.
Okay, never mind.
As long as they're made out of paper.
Not a tumor.
Any questions? Yes.
It's not a
On your live stream,
Yes.
how much would you do to do, how much money do you need to do anything too weird?
Wow, it depends.
What's the too weird
I've
part?
poured milk down myself in a live stream. Patrick, what else have I done on the live stream that's weird?
Lots of things.
Oh, you rubbed broccoli on your nipples.
I rubbed broccoli on my nipples.
Billy.
I what?
If they gave you the money, would you ever touch your hair?
No. That's never gonna happen. No.
Just tie him up and take him to a barber shop. It'll be fine.
Someone offered to donate $300 to a stream the other night just to shave my beard, and I said no.
Oh, I would shave my beard.
I look like a dick. Seriously, like I don't even.
More of a
I wouldn't
dick.
go out in public. I couldn't film videos for like 3 weeks.
Just get a fake like.
No, it looks bad, man. I look like a boy.
Alright, this is for you guys. Name 4 Disney games that Capcom put out on the Super Nintendo.
I know one of them.
Don't choke on your candy.
Jungle Book, Lion King. What was it? Little Mermaid.
That was the NES.
Wait, no, Little Mermaid did not come out. Not in America, at least. Yeah. And one other one.
Yeah, that's correct. Was that Toy Story?
There you go. You got it. Yep.
Some other ones were Mickey Mouse, Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse, and Bonkers, the classic Bonkers.
How's that bad?
If you guys are interested, look up Disneyland Adventures on Game Society. Those videos are hysterical.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you guys another question. First person to burp the word fart.
What?
Fart.
Oh, wait, hang on.
I heard it. Who did that?
I have an idea.
Yes, come on down.
I can do it. Hang on.
No, it's already been done.
It's already been done.
Too late.
Questions from? Yes, sir.
How do you feel about the Szechuan sauce coming back today?
I've actually heard way too many people talking about that out on the floor, like actually having legit conversations. I like sauce. I'm a saucy guy. So yes, I would like to get some if you have any.
I don't have any, but I'm looking for some.
Okay. All right. Szechuan sauce. Came back for one day only.
From Rick and Morty, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah. How much time?
What is time?
We have about 20 minutes left.
I have a question. Who are your favorite video game voice actors?
Melissa Hutchinson, because she did Clementine in the Walking Dead game, and I actually met her at Game on Expo recently. We were both guests, which was great. And I went to her and then she messaged me on Twitter to say thanks for the conversation.
Scott, what about you?
I don't know about voice actor, but like music-wise, the Akira Yamaoka who did all the Silent Hill soundtracks for the first 5.
This is embarrassing. I don't have an answer. I don't know enough names. I mean,
Just say Steve O'Toole. He was great in that.
Nolan North is fantastic. Like Nolan North is the shit. If I were to pick like somebody like older, I don't know.
One of my favorites, Nolan North has done voices in so many games.
Yeah.
One of my favorites was Saints Row 3.
Oh, Troy Baker's great.
Because the options for voices in Saints Row 3 for your character was female, male, Nolan North. That's awesome.
Nice.
Wait, what's the name of the fourth one?
Yeah, you're right. It was the fourth one. Yeah.
I'll take I really like Nolan North's voice for Deadpool.
He like made parody jokes of himself the whole game. Like he would kill somebody, and be like,
Yeah, I'm Nolan North, bitch.
That was good.
Let's play another game real quick.
Okay.
This is an easy one. All you gotta do is catch a ball. So who wants to play catch a ball? You, Laurel, come on up. We'll do the 3 of you. You're gonna stand right here. Only thing is you can't use your hands. You have to catch it in your mouth. Are you ready, sir?
Laurel, you didn't want balls in your mouth.
Oh! Didn't get it.
Part of your body.
Oh!
You're gonna love that more. You're gonna get it higher up.
Laurel, I've always wanted to do this. Ready?
Say ah.
Here we go. Ah! I got something anyway. Let me see what I can do.
He's got balls in his mouth before. So this is
We got 3 face tattoos.
So the first person to speak the name of the band that he tours with backwards gets this. Who said it first? Rock, I guess. Yeah, I'm not surprised you did.
Alright, I'm gonna... Questions from you guys. Questions?
What do I want? Tell me how to play Sesame Street.
From the peanut gallery way in the back, anybody have a question? You guys are really quiet back there. And you didn't get balls thrown in your face, which kind of makes me mad. Nothing from the back. I still have some good prizes up here.
There's a comic book.
You, sir.
What horror game really freaked you out the most?
What Horgan did what?
Really freaked you out the most?
You know what? Playing Outlast. That was probably one of the most like realistic, intense, because it's photorealism and it's all like dark and shadows. And that was the most.
The only scary game I put myself through was PT, and I loved it. It was really good.
Until it was
No, we canceled it.
Who wants this comic book? Then you have to ask a question for one of us.
When you did the water temple all 3 at a time, how frustrating was it for you?
It's a good question. It's really frustrating because no matter how many times I go back and play that game, I always get stuck in the same place, and I don't know how I manage it. But it's at the very bottom, there's like a tunnel, and you end up swimming through it, and there's like a thing in there that hits me every time I go through, and I just always end up, because I swear that's where I'm supposed to be going, and I'm just backwards and forwards in that thing every single time I finish the game or play the game. Okay, here it is.
question for you guys. What did Beavis and Butthead need TP for? Patrick.
Or his bunghole.
Yes, Patrick. It's a classic. You should definitely watch Beavis and Butthead. And pretend you're in the 90s.
Every episode.
Of course, Butthead got it right.
Questions?
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Hey, hashtag sponsor, don't forget to buy Cat Country's book in the lobby. He is available. Okay. But seriously, my question is.
Hey, what am I? Okay, yes, guy.
Did Pat buy ad space at this?
He has an actual question.
Thanks. I was wondering, this book, for real, made me thinking of, have you guys, while looking for games to look at or looking for games to use as part of your bits, have you ever wanted a compendium thing to go through so you don't have to go through thousands of different sources to find your next thing?
You mean like the NES Compendium book that Pat Country put out?
Yes, but
Yes.
for other games as well.
That is a nice book. I will definitely give him that. It's a very well written, put together book. I recommend it to Pat. Wood says it sucks. I recommended that, doing like a more obscure one of like TurboGrafx or those kind of things, and he said that there are so many people who have already written like oddball books. I didn't even know that there was that many that were writing game-based books. But no, I would love one for more something because I know all the SNES games, I know all the NES games, but I don't always sit down and look up lists of like every Game Boy game that released. I mean, the Game Boy is probably the hardest system to collect for. There's so many weird titles.
I would probably argue that.
Go for it, buddy.
The Japanese Sega Saturn is probably one of the hardest ones.
I don't live in Japan.
Well, how many games existed in Japan for the Saturn?
I did say one of the hardest, not
Yes.
the actual hardest.
There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lloyd.
There's like 1,400 exclusives in Japan alone for the Saturn. That's insane.
That's a lot.
Sprinkles, do you have a question?
A question?
Oh, I thought you were going to say.
No. I was just looking at wood.
Oh, okay. Ask Wood a question.
No, I got nothing. I was totally unprepared for this. Question in the back there.
Yes. I got a good question. Who are y'all?
Who are we? This is
The names of all our names are actually on the board at the front of this panel. So if you want to go check that out,
Mine's not,
that'd be great.
Okay.
That's fine.
But if you'd like some candy, if you want some candy for that, you can come up with this one.
Don't
Yes.
take candy from these guys.
What is your least favorite game?
My least favorite, I don't know if I have a
At
least
least that we played. Like,
Yeah, I always say Vampire Rain. That's one of the ones that comes to mind because I couldn't get past the first 10 seconds of the game. I just kept getting killed. Well, 10 seconds. The first enemy you come across in the game, I could not figure out how to get past it. And tutorials online, they don't seem to really always know what to do in that game.
Universal Studios for the GameCube.
Some of the
Use glasses.
That was one of the biggest upsets of Blockbusters I've ever had.
So bad.
This one's for Wood. How'd you feel about the 3DS remake of Ocarina of Time?
I love it. It's awesome. That and Majora's Mask. Yeah, I finished both of them. It's like the definitive way to play it now. So it's great.
So wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've been honestly a whole YouTube for a while watching videos because of my Switch and work.
Okay.
But I picked up a new game on the computer. Wondering if you guys have played it yet called Cuphead.
Yes.
Man, that game is awesome. It's awesome.
Cuphead is great.
Here's hard.
I was so the singer, the band I work for, Korn. The singer is super video game heavy for Microsoft. Like I have to set up a road case with an Xbox One, a TV in it every day. He sits there and plays it all day long. He downloaded Cuphead as I was walking by. And I was like, "Ah,
that shit is awesome!"
I'm like, can I please play? He's like, yeah, sure, go for it. So
I was in the OK Chief's room last night as he was trying to beat the levels and getting very frustrated.
I just want a physical version.
He beat that
Here, Aaron, come on up here.
character and he went nuts. Party in his room.
We're gonna bring the wizard up for the last 10 minutes, just in case there's any wizard or magic related.
How many tattoos do you have?
Oh, that was one of my questions I was going to ask.
How many?
How many do you have, and do you regret any of them that you have?
I don't regret any. I mean, even the day after they're there, it's like a freckle. I don't even think about it. It's just there. How many? It's all just one. It's not done yet. That's how I consider it. I'm filling in every spot, so I couldn't count.
So it's like art too.
I mean, yeah, I got probably over 100 on me at this point if you were to break them down.
Oh, wow.
Break it down.
Yes, back in the back.
General question, I guess all three of you, or
Aaron, too.
even Aaron could answer. Yeah, sorry, I got this guy's head right in front of my head and I couldn't see Aaron.
The glare.
Due to, I guess I'll say our generation because I'm 31, so y'all are around the same age. What is the worst game you got as a Christmas gift that you're like, oh, this is awesome, and like right when you got upstairs and started playing it, instant regret?
I hated Wild 9 for the PlayStation when it came out. I don't hate it now, but as a kid, I liked the commercials, and I didn't expect what I got, and I hated it.
I actually kind of have like an opposite story where I wanted to get some kind of game for Christmas. I can't remember what it was. It was like a Zelda or a Mario or something like that. And my mom bought me Tattoo because she thought it would be like, the guy at the store was like, oh, it's awesome. So when I got it, I was super disappointed. But I had to be like, oh, thanks, Mom. Ended up loving the game.
Yeah.
Like, there's a guy in it, I can't remember his name, but he's played by that guy in Emperor's New Groove. The buff guy.
Yeah.
No, the buff guy. Who does all that, like, yeah, Kronk. It's Forrest. There's a character in that game played by him, and I just loved it. It was amazing. So.
What about you, Eric? Turok, the first one?
Yeah.
64?
Yeah,
I was gonna say I need to get a Mousetrap on the Game Boy.
It was too bloody and gory, so you got it as a present, but they said no, you can't. For me, kind of like Wood, I got Silver Surfer on the NES for Christmas. I was not, I was not into superheroes at all, didn't know who Silver Surfer was, but I really like shoot 'em ups.
And you like
So,
that button.
yes, so I actually played that game a ton, and it became one of my favorite like NES games, probably like.
And that's why your right hand is stronger than your left.
You got phone calls going on?
It's a Facebook call. Who does that?
I know. Don't
That's Sean.
Sharon?
That's Sean Reddy. Where
Cool
is
kid.
Yes, sir.
Mommy K does it.
Did you ever like really like having like playing a game as a child, and then whenever you played it as an adult, you didn't like it at all?
That's a good question.
West 64 for the Nintendo 64. I don't know if you've played it, but probably stay away.
I went from Sonic Boom on the Wii U. That's all.
Home Alone on Sega Genesis.
I don't even know what to do with
that happens to me more with movies. Like It or Killer Clowns, like horror movies. Like I hadn't seen them for like 20 years, and I'm like, I liked this, or this. I don't like it as much anymore. But game-wise, I think the ones I played as a kid that I liked, I mostly stuck with. He's Mario. If it ain't Mario, it ain't a video game.
Mario.
Yes.
Have any of y'all shopped at Toys R Us when you were younger? And if so, how do y'all feel about Toys R Us filing for bankruptcy?
That's sad. Kids don't play with physical toys anymore.
I actually recently started shopping at Toys R Us again because in my area I found a couple good ones that have really good clearance stuff because they're bankrupt. How do I feel about it? I mean, that's what happens.
Yeah.
It's Toys R Us. They haven't really been trying for the last 15
I
years.
got my Mario 3 from Toys R Us, probably one of the most memorable things, video game wise. So.
I never really wanted to go, like growing up, I didn't really have too much of an interest to go to America. It kind of fascinated me, but for some reason, the one thing I really wanted to do was go to the Toys R Us store in New York, which is like this huge, like 2-level Toys R Us. I think there's like a, a Ferris wheel in the middle of it. It was insane. I actually, when the first time I came to America, I managed to go there like a month before they ended up closing down. And I had no idea they were closing down, but I'm talking my entire life. I was hoping I'd get to go there. I went, not knowing, but then a month later they closed down, so that was awesome. Well, it was awesome for me, but no one
One
else.
thing to point out about Toys R Us that he always does or sees is that they have like the biggest selection of amiibos, at least they did, because no one ever seems to go there to buy amiibos. So they would have.
It's always $1 more than anywhere else. Sometimes $12.99 would be like $13.
But you can't find an amiibo that's been gone for like 10 months from GameStop or whatever. There's a chance your Toys R Us might have it.
It's the same with pop figures too.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, I want to hear from each of y'all if y'all even have the Breath of the Wild or whatever, but the non-linear kind of.
The open world vibe to it?
Yeah. What are your thoughts? I want to hear from everybody here about it.
I thought it was
if y'all.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I mean, the fact that there is no like the regular dungeons was kind of, like you go to a certain area and do a long dungeon. But I thought it was a good move. I definitely liked it.
But the whole time I played it, I was like, this is my new favorite game of all time. And it wasn't until like I finished it and I like moved on that I was like, no, Ocarina is still my favorite game of all time. But it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. The only thing is that open world felt a little empty at times. But I mean, it was based in like this desolate time where there wasn't anything left, so it kind of makes sense. I mean, the world's beautiful. I thought it was awesome, and something needed to get mixed up because Zelda's always like mixed it up, but it's been a bit stale for a while. So.
Nice shot, Scott.
I'm personally not an open world guy, so I think it's a fantastic game, but I don't delve into games for that long. I'm a linear, Uncharted kind of guy.
I'm with you.
I just want to go the same direction, finish the game, go on to the next one. But that's my take on it. Love the game though. I played a little bit on Wii U. That's all I've done.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it, but I don't really know how to play it.
I mean, like Ocarina wanted to be open world.
Right.
So it's not like that Zelda's ever been linear.
Well, one thing I hated about the Switch is those little bitty games are like the size don't fucking stand.
Yeah.
Like, how?
I get the feeling this is what they always wanted Zelda to be in a way. So.
Any other questions?
Yeah, you.
What's your favorite game on PS4?
Oh God. I collect. I have like 100 PS4 games at this point. I love PS4. I don't even know if I can like narrow it down.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn's pretty good. The only thing that annoys me with that game is the face features. Just there's too stiff. Uncharted 4 was amazing. I mean, I could honestly keep going. They released Deponia on PS4. No one knows what that is, but I love it.
Aaron says Rocket League. Of course, it's a great multiplayer one.
It will be Red Dead Redemption, if that counts, 2 when it comes out.
I just played Inside, the people that made Limbo. It's on, more than that, just that system. But that was an amazing game. Just a trippy, you just walk to the right and encounter little puzzles and stuff. Really dark, really creepy.
And I own an Xbox One.
Alright, we got like time for a couple more questions. Yes, sir?
What's the maximum amount of money you're going to spend on a retro video game?
I won't lie, I've spent a ton of money on it. I spent like 2 G's. Are you serious? Yeah. That's a chase.
The most I've ever spent. I think the most I've ever spent on a retro game was like $40. I just don't like spending money.
I spent $70 today. I think that maxes out my retro game.
I was blown away that he bought Alien.
Alien vs. Predator complete for the tower.
What's the most you ever spent on one single game?
What?
Really?
My Panasonic 2 was like $350, but that's a console. But I really
That's not that bad.
It's good.
Yes, sir.
My question is for all of you. What do you guys feel like the future of retro collecting? Mainly because I kind of feel like as time's been going on, like 10 years ago compared to now, it's like less and less inventory out there, and like what could have been found has been found, and it's like feels like anything before NES. Like NES is like really rare now and really expensive, but you don't find it at all.
I disagree with anything that's been found has been found, because Scott manages to find insane lots every single week. And I went out and found a bunch of stuff the other day.
It honestly is just, it's going to be so stuff gets found, well then when you get tired of having your collection and you spend too much money on it, you're going to dump it. So it might not be found at a garage sale that year, but it'll be found through Craigslist.
Or like when your game room turns into a nursery.
But do you feel like the games are going to decay eventually and just break and not work anymore?
I mean, yeah, there's
Probably-
Discrot, there's,
Some will, but probably most of them not in my lifetime, I wouldn't say.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely stuff still out there. Just comes like I've had terrible luck at garage sales recently. The pawn shops in my area have been fantastic.
You literally missed all of the fun.
Allie, take a photo of me throwing this airplane.
Now we're all exhausted.
Carefree.
There's 5 minutes left.
Oh, wow.
We had a dodgeball fight. We slapped Patrick on the ass. Laura caught a ball in her mouth. You missed everything. Oh, Jesus. At least take a photo of that, awkwardness. Damn.
So to end it, because we're done now, I'm going to thank you all for coming. This is, I think, probably one of the biggest ones we've
Yeah, no, it was good. Thank you guys. We really appreciate it. Tattoos. A switch.
Some Shadow of War, Lord of the Rings, like stickers, the Lego toy.
That's tattoos.
And a 20-year-old Microsoft flashlight.
But seriously, thank you to everyone so much. There's only one person in here I don't like, and that's Patrick. But apart from that, you guys are awesome. So thank you so much. Love you, Patrick.